Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Rails and Metal. Playing today, spawning in the north, we have Major Kusanagi playing as Soviets. And his loadout is Guard Rifle Combined Arms, Mechanized Support, and Guard Motor Coordination. Teaming up with him is Senor Thanos, playing Soviets as well, and straight away locking in Armoured Assaults, getting those radio intercepts going so they know what is up. Next off against him in the south, we have Turin Turambar playing as Ostheer, and in his loadout is Jaeger Infantry, Storm, and Lightning War. Finally, we have NiteNite playing as OKW and straight away locking in Grand Offensive. In terms of rankings, Allies rank 90 something and Axis around rank 50. Okay, so Turin Turambar managed to secure control of the building despite being Ostheer and putting down his tech, which is always a little bit scary. But Senor Thanos did go for tier 1 as well, so also quite slow to get into this area, and Turin Turambar also managing to wire that off. So a pretty good start there for Ostheer from this spawn. It always can be a little bit tricky on Rails and Metal. Often this house is hotly contested. Not in this particular match. Now I've got conscripts on the other side for Major Kusanagi. They do match up pretty well against Fusiliers, I've found. Typically find my conscript starts pretty effective against Fusiliers until they get the G43s. And here we go, machine gun setting up. And not managing to get the suppression in. But eventually the combat engineers are going to get forced off. Meanwhile on the north, conscripts coming in from multiple angles. Might not having trouble finding the angle. There go the combat engineers. Combat here, but heavy cover positions for NiteNite, leading to some victories. Then comes another squad of Fusiliers to tip the scales even further in his favour. Comes an extra squad of penals into this battle, but there is the machine gun coming up behind this. So those penals are going to end up losing this engagement as well. So overall it's looking pretty good to start things out here for the Axis. NiteNite breaking his cover coming in. Looks like we saw Kusanagi pull back a little bit from this engagement to try and team up on these fresh arriving Fusiliers, and worked out well for him. That pullback, soft retreat. He was charging in here, threatening the flank on the machine gun. Second squad Grenadiers leaves the cover position and comes over to assist. And yeah, the conscripts doing a good job in these engagements. NiteNite leaving the heavy cover there ultimately did not end up working too well for him. Oh, penals, oh boy. Oh, some S-mines in the retreat path, and down they go. And Senor Thanos hitting the retreat there as well, trying to come through this angle, but machine gun's still there. Could lose another squad. Oh, close call. Yeah, a nice early patch of S-mines there. He's the light because of it. Did Senor Thanos also build a second combat engineer that he lost? No. It's the one combat engineer. Yeah, there we go. Nice merge there for Kusanagi. Keeping those flamers on the field, and good attempted an attack ground through the trees. Try to get one extra hidden. Slight truck rally point issue there. And Mechanized for NiteNite. A huge surprise there. Bring it slightly forward so maybe they can make use of the repairs later on. So we've got a 3 Fusilier build as well for NiteNite. That will scale nicely into the late game. Have to remember that Obviously, as they do get access to the flares of everyone, they can be really helpful. These team game scenarios, especially if you pop up the flare and then use the walking Stuka potentially. And what is this? Half track coming in for Turin Turambar. That's a spicy meme, and he's also gone for Storm, a very rare sight. So I wish him the best of luck. Popping the greenies inside the half track to get some healing. Looks like we saw the penal rebuilt from Senor Thanos. A lot of fighting here. So this is quite a lot of firepower and making use of reinforcements as well, leading to some strong map control. Gun pumping away at the penals in the building as well. I see PTRS is upgraded. Looks like we're getting them on one squad, which is this one. Obviously he's charging in there a bit too aggressive. This group's holding the line nicely from their heavy cover positions. Just trying to sneak their way around the corner, but half track coming in to assist. Always right next to that mine. He did have a sweep around here before, but that's currently on the other side of the map. And that was that the PTRS upgrading squad? Or did he cancel that? No. PTRS squad's this one. Okay, half track takes a little bit of damage there. Problem with half track is, of course, it is very vulnerable to light vehicles. Can go down extremely easily. Be very conservative. And wow, he's picking up a 4th grenadier at this stage. Interesting timing to get that. That looks on the other side, forcing some retreats. So a squad of guards added to the mix for Kusanagi. But both of the Soviet players a little bit late getting their tech going. Maybe just starting their tier 3 now, we're about 8 minutes into the game. Sometimes a good option, Soviets, when you're facing off your half track, is to get your own half track, the quad. Can be pretty effective if you're willing to back it up. But T70 is always a strong option, and Senor Thanos gonna get that, of course. Makes sense, I mean, at this timing, but you can get the quad a lot earlier. Just depends on if your tick timings line up. It looks as full dominion over the left-hand side of the map, but maybe not for long. Here come the T70s. So maybe about halfway down on his. Using some attack rounds, maybe on the mine, hoping to clear it out. A bit tough from that elevation. See there, very hard to land a shot on that patch of ground. And here comes T70. Looking up on the grenadiers inside the building. They could potentially jump out to get a foul, so he backs away a little bit, and he was actually on the other side. So nowhere to hide. Comes T70 switching sides now. We're going to go for a bit of a 2v1 on the left are the allies. T70 doing some good damage. East Mine's also getting in there. Looks like they're all blown up now. You don't see the flags up anymore. So no more East Mines around. Oh, T70 about to get blasted by the pack. There we go, one shot in. T70 backing away. Might take one more though. And does. There's the other T70. Finally leading to a little bit more map control. Looks like NiteNite has gone for a Raketin though, so probably not going to see the Puma from him. I could still see the Puma, of course. Oh, he's making use of the Regals as one of the benefits of the Storm Doctrine. Just never get to see it because half-track play is so rare. T70 getting blasted. Oh boy, Pack finds a good angle. Could the looks finish the job here? He's chasing in. T-gun not going to get in range, and the guards enough to deter the Panzer II from chasing it any further. If conscripts have AT grenades? No, they don't yet, but he doesn't want to take that risk. Oh man, look at these grenadiers. That's a wall. They've all got the LMGs too. That is some scary damage. Okay. Threatening to throw the Molotov though, forces the soft retreat here, but still has that half-track there for the reinforcements. And oh, but this is just about the entire Allied army here. Can he hold the line? Here comes the looks for a bit of assistance. Grenadiers getting some reinforcements coming in. It's very expensive to do this kind of reinforcing on the front lines though. Unless you can at some stage jump into the half-track for some healing. So have models here and drop quickly. What's going on with this? Okay. Looks like he is going to pull these back for some healing. Going to jump them in the half-track. The PTR is going to be no match for the LMG Grenadiers. Take a look at tech back here. Looks like we're seeing a fast tick up. Battle phase 3 for Turin Turambar. Okay, here comes T70 back up to full. Pack moving into position to counter it. Nope, doesn't quite get in range. Looks also back up to full, looking for targets. And T70 also back up to full back there. So everybody's light vehicle is locked and loaded. Oh, Senor Thanos actually going for tier 2, getting himself out as this and a Maxim, so side tech there. So, get some team weapons out. Similar story, we also have the Zis Kusanagi. Oh. Does what go down? Did a Grenadier go down in that building? I think so. This barrage takes care of them. T70 getting aggressive here. Where's that Raketen at? Haven't seen any action yet, but here it comes. It's first shot of the game. That's a good one. Oh, can he get the kill on the T70 here? Oh, he's going in for it, but the guards are there, and this time they hit the button to deter the chase. Here comes some Shreks though as well. Double Shreks looking for the other T70. Button going hard, but oh, misses that shot. T70 pulling back. Kind of lucky that Raketen missed the shot, because potentially could have gone down to the Shreks there if they both connected. Oh boy. T70 could come in, hope for the white, but no. But the Allies getting pushed back here. Raketen coming forwards. T70 pulling back. But this half-track play is working out well for Turin Turambar. This is a little bit more suited to like a kind of narrow team game map where you can cover your area quite effectively with an anti-tank gun. Whereas on a 1v1, much trickier to use the half-track. You have to cover such a large area. Hard to do with the anti-tank guns. Just in a bit of trouble there. LMG Grenadiers closing in. Look at this map control. Or the Axis. Just about every important sector under their control. Oh, and that mine that got spotted by the sweepers about 20 times finally goes off. Okay, we've got tier 4 up back here, or about to complete. Tier 4 back here for Kusanagi as well. Kusanagi, still a decent chunk of fuel, well, in fact both of the allies are, from their tanks. Kind of interesting, you can see like the exact difference in fuel, one player going for tier 1 and tier 2 compared to the other. This is barrage coming in, trying to clear out the MG. Oh, but he cancelled the barrage early, maybe in hopes of getting a shot in on the looks, but that had already pulled back. Maiden not quite close enough to the shoe mine, doesn't trigger it. Easily dodged. Looks doing some good damage, but not quite getting the kills. It looks like he might have merged into that squad of guards as well, with conscripts trying to conserve a bit of manpower. Oh boy. MG Green D squaring off, looking for the white. Oh, that was a close call. If they focused the model at the front, they might have been able to get it. Get the squad. Oh, we've got a straight Werfer tech here. This is some crazy stuff. See if they can make it work with a lot of team weapons here in the middle, potentially a strong target for them. Pack opening up. Oh, and the Shreks. Only one connects. See me still ticking. Oh, Chisumi could get the kill here. Is he going to go for the chase down? A little bit risky. But there's so many rewards potentially going for the Fusiliers. But the Okedo flak base is there. Raketen coming around the corner. But Raketen could also very easily get decrewed here. Main gun crit on the T-70. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Don't think he would have been able to get away alive anyway. But might have been able to decrew the Raketen. If he, had the main gun, maybe he could have backed away this way, not expose his rear arm to the look quite so much, but yeah, he got a wipe on a strict up Fusilier squad, not the end of the world. Kusanagi though is a little bit more costly. He would like the T-70 with the recon mode to spot for the ISU-152, however. So probably overall not a good trade, but at least he got the wipe, and he wasn't expecting the flak base to be there, I imagine. So that came in clutch for NiteNite. Turin Turambar has a lot of manpower floating, but he's got a pretty healthy army. Might consider to put down a cache or two. Guys are starting to fight back a little bit now though. Oh, hits the Regal mine. Treads destroyed, immobilized. And the AT gun finishes the job. Nice use there of the Regal anti-tank mines. Looks like he's bringing these units out in the half track. It warms the heart seeing this kind of play. Being used as a troop transport, very rare to see. Gonna chuck the other units inside, get the healing going. Oh, is this there? Maybe the guards could get the kill here. Oh, good control there, gets out of there in time. Second Zis coming in for Kusanagi. And here comes a Werfer. Well, after the Zis has just revealed itself. Oh, what was that? Targeted a little bit behind it. 4 kills. I think that was its first barrage, right? Did I miss it killing something? Combat engineers, maybe? Or was it second barrage and I just blanking? Could be the case. Ooh. STG Obers here ripping through the conscripts. It's one area where the allies have been hurt a little bit. Their munitions control hasn't been terribly strong so far, so there's weapon upgrades on the conscripts coming in late, 7-man upgrades. And interesting time here, getting a mortar. Interesting timing on that. Let's see how it goes. Can be a little bit tricky using the mortar once rocket artillery is on the field though. It's a right target. Those rocket artillery barrages, and oh boy, here comes a tiger. Got a lot of anti-tank in the vicinity though. BTRS squads. Couples this. Tiger pulls back, but he's still healthy. Coming back in now. Sparsh coming in. Big push here from the allies. They're getting a lot of territory under their control. Oh boy, a bit of friendly fire there from the Tiger. He took down 2 Grenadiers. Oh, just the one. Oh, combat engineer. Gonna be hard to get the scatter. Oh, but he gets it. I was gonna say with all these shot blockers around, but connects and gets the wipe. Now going hunting for some more targets. Was this there though in a good position to assist in this assault. Send a grenade in. Oh, look at that Tiger landing the shot as soon as the cover got destroyed. Here comes the Werfer, close range on the Zis. This one a little bit slow to react. Once again, the Werfer barrage a little bit behind the team weapons. And Kusanagi dodging it just by being inattentive. Now Senor Thanos gonna have his eyes too. Something to square off against the Tiger. Oh! So we got some ace mines covering this VP.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Panther now for Turin Turambar. Coming down the far side. We've got one pack in. Is Vet 1 can use to take a weak point.
The pack gun is ready for orders.
So he's going to try to clear out these mines with attack ground. There they go. Pack pushing forwards behind this. Pioneers providing some sight with their long range sight. So the mortar's going to be in position to fight these obers, trying to contest the point. Kusanagi just about there, needs a tiny bit more manpower. He's got the 152, so the allies about to hit a pretty good power spike with the IS-2 152 combo. The MG gets the decro on it. Can you get the kill or the steal? Probably doesn't want the steal now that he's built his MG, but can you get the kill? That would be nice. Grenade in. On top of the team weapon, expecting him to crew it. It lands anyway. Oh, in come the planes for Senor Thanos. On a bit of a rampage on the far flank, double Zis, try and chase him down. Looks like the MG-34's gone down here though. Anti-aircraft mode activated on the flak base. Here's one plane down. There's 2 pushing forwards aggressively. Where's that Panther at? Here it comes from the far edge. Is this using a barrage but connects? Boy, what? Double Zis barrage both connect with the Panther. Oh my god. Pretty funny. And now Turin Turambar forced back. This off map applying a little bit too much pressure. Only one plane remains. Here we go, ISU 152 coming straight down the middle. Looks like they're trying to knock out this HQ over here. That's providing sight from the building. Oh, big shot long range. Raketen almost dead. Pike comes in from the side though. Oh, takes engine damage. The This is enough to deter the kill on the HQ, at least for now. Oh man, 152 is just hammering. Sturm Pioneers go down. Oh. Oh, nice Werfer. I thought maybe going for the double AT guns, but picks off the guards in the building. Nice bit of revenge for those Sturm Pioneers that just went down. And it's crucial timing for the Sturm Pioneers to go down because NiteNite doesn't have any repairs for the damage engine Tiger as well, so Axis in a little bit of trouble right now. They were the first to get the rocket artillery though, so up to 16 kills. Getting up nicely. Here we go, going after the HQ once more. Double Zist pushing in. Doesn't have sight for it this time though. Could always use the tracking. It's different tracking to oh, ISU 152 in some trouble. Panther going in for a bit of a dive on it. There's one more shot to get the kill. Stops for maximum accuracy and he gets it. Penetrates. IS-2 coming in on the rear. Panther gonna go down. That's a pretty good trade. Panther for 152. What's happening in terms of collateral damage? Looks like one Zis has been decrewed. Looks to make it out alive. HQ still up and running. So I'd say it's pretty good for the Axis overall. Good trade. Kusanagi still, you know, about 4 minutes away from his next tank, so in the meantime, Axis could get a lot of damage done. Out on the road there, not just here. Here comes the Werfer. It looks like he's maybe gone for that penal blob. With a little bit more coordination, he could have stayed there a little bit longer, baiting with the Fusiliers, but also a semi-long range barrage. The Werfer takes a really long time between rockets being launched and them actually landing, so this gives you quite a long time to dodge.
Rocket vehicle has arrived.
Okay, now we've got double Zis. Looks like the Allies really want to kill that HQ. Seems to be the number one focus. Whoa, Katyusha comes all the way forwards and just goes down right there. What was that? Did that even get a barrage off? Big misplay from Senor Thanos. Oh, and the Werfer doing work. Double Zis decrew right there. If the Axis can push forwards here and kill both of those, that will be a huge scalp for them to pick off. Activates the AA mode once again. Trying to shoot them down. It is in the center, but they've got the ambush camouflage on, so they're not getting targeted. It's weird, they came out of camouflage. Why? Oof. Nice to seize them off. But the Axis didn't manage to kill these AT guns. And whoa, Kusanagi not hanging around, not waiting. Goes for a T-34. I wonder if that was maybe aimed at killing the Werfer. In fact, we've got 2 Werfers now. That was a fresh one that got the 7 kills just before. T-34 tried to go for a suicidal ram, but doesn't connect, and the Tiger gets away. Bit reckless. We got the 7-man conscripts though. Backed up by the IS-2. Resist long range hits. There's the Werfer conscript oorahing forwards looking for the dodge. Looks like it was more in the back lines. Still does some decent damage. IS-2 pushing forwards. Where's the anti-tank for the Axis? No requiescence for NiteNite, just relying solely on the Tiger. But dangerous. Once again, the Allies unable to get close enough to knock out the HQ. Double packs from the side. Forcing back the IS-2, forcing back the rest of the army. And OKW charge always going for a Werfer on the Zis. Good dodge here. Dodges back towards the enemy to avoid taking damage, and somehow all these Zis still alive. Ty coming in. Is this about face? And outs both his shots. IS-2 though, connecting. And it looks like there's this now trying to go for the kill on the decrewed Raketin. They're going to capitalize on that decrewed team weapon. NiteNite's just taking a hammering though. Take a look at the KDs. Still up in the KDs, but not nearly as much as his ally. Speaking of Turin Turambar, just about there for another Panther. Oh boy, triples this. Gets out of there anyway. Smoke coming in, but it takes a long time to land on a map like this. Especially coming in from that side. Maybe if you bring it in from the edge of the map, coming a little bit faster. Travel time from like this sector to the center, that's a long way. Coming in, does some pretty good damage. Beat 1 on this one, 21 kills, 8 on the other. Just about ready to fire again. Oh boy, hit a Regal with the SU, and the pack's moving in to finish the job. Trinity moving forwards to spot for it. Looks like he activated the crew self-repair on that to try and keep it alive, get out of there, but pack's going to be able to finish the job. Once it stops missing. And another T-34 from Kusanagi. I'm really surprised by that. He for sure would have saved the 152 once again.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
And those Regals doing some work this game. Nice to see that. So really built. Oh, picks off the combat engineers on retreat there. Yeah, I think he does want to go for the kill, the dive with the T-34-76, try and kill those Werfers, but they are quite far in the back. Seeing another Regal going down here. Oh, look at this wave of 7-man conscripts, Tigers there to meet them, but seems the eyes too. Oh, and now we've got a walking Stuka as well. This is so much rocket artillery for the Axis. That was a weird shot though. I don't know what he's targeting with that one. Ooh, big grenade. Conscripts all getting out of there on low though. Pretty high health, not too much manpower bleed. Especially since they're the 7-man. Reduced cost. Now if we take a look at army size, you can see the Axis pulling ahead by a decent margin. Guys have been taking a hammering. It's about to get worse with this rocket artillery flying. And without their own rocket artillery, you know, Senor Thanos losing his Katyusha, just bring it too far forwards at the start of the battle. Not a good word for barrage there. 28 kills, nearly vet 2. That's when it gets nasty. 40% recharge.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And again, grazing damage. Oh, huge Zis barrage clears out the MG42 there, but back the other way, Ober's clearing out some of these team weapons. IS-2 back here on crew repairs, not able to shut this down.
One of our AT guns has been neutralized.
Push here from the Penals.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
But you know, the Penals all upgraded with PTRSs, so they're not scaling very well against these LMG Grenadiers. Get chopped up long range. coming in again. Barrage. Oh, ends up losing the combat engineer as he crews resist with it. Rocket saying just that time. Perfect as well. More losses. Man, these Soviet team weapons are taking a hammering from the rocket artillery here. 3 pieces of rocket artillery. Really chewing through their manpower, even relatively cheap to reinforce Soviets. 5 there on the looks. Tiger dueling. More whiffers coming in. This getting decrewed, getting forced away. Yeah, Senor Thanos really struggling long range at the moment. He's got his eyes too, but that's about it. All his Pima's upgraded PTRS, kind of hampering him. Yeah, anti-infantry wars. I can kind of understand in some respects, you know, having access to the snares can be handy, but just so much worse. And the Allies getting low on VPs now, 113 remaining. Long range Katyusha coming into the breadbasket here. All of these team weapons and vehicles. There's a pretty big push as well. A lot of PTRSs here. Looks has to be careful. Go down quickly. Oh, could get the Grenadiers. And they do. They drop the LMG as well. None of these units can pick it up though. All fully equipped. PTRSs. At least one of them's dropped one. Huge whiff there. Triple cap running for the Axis. Allies draining out fast, and comes the walking Stuka again in the center. Oh, Tiger dishing out the pain. Looks like the IS-2's taking engine damage again. What is this? Suicidal ram from Kusanagi. Connects with the Tiger. Doesn't do any engine damage though. Pulling in the IL-2 bombing run. Bit slow. Tiger just spinning around on the spot. Takes full hit from it. My god, he had all day to dodge that. But he just spins one way, spins the other. Huge mistake, and Tiger goes down. Maybe if he'd taken the engine damage crit, maybe he'd have an excuse there, but he didn't. He just got stunned. But the VP's looking dire for the Allies. They need to turn this around quickly. Packs moving in to try and wipe the decruise this, and they get it. All shots connecting. Those are 2 Vet 3 packs. Rate of fire on them is crazy. Oh, and a bad rocket artillery barrage. Completely missing there. Su takes a hammering from the Panther Tiger combo, but it's Vet 2 now. It's got the bonus range. Assisting it in those long range fights. And that's a fresh Tiger, by the way, instantly rebuilding it. Illustrating how far ahead the Axis are at this stage. Into the center, not getting much. I don't even see what this SU-85 did. Doesn't look like it was too much. Okay, we've got an 85 coming in. Coming down the side. Oh, but it hit a Regal mine again. Another Regal. Oh boy, and the IS-2's gone down. Oh, it's still alive. These are draining out slowly. You've got some planes coming in to open up the capture for the Allies. They are capping on the far flank. They're not going to lose quite yet. But with 85 out here stranded, not looking good for them. This two's all the way back there. It's not under attack. And by using those munitions, doesn't have munitions for the self-repair on his tanks. So it's not looking good. Got a fresh squad of combat engineers, but they are not going to be able to get the job done in time. Coming in. There we go, getting some good damage in. And Axis capping on the far side. Looks like this is going to be the end of the match. So the Allies can work a miracle. -2 on self-repair. Might have been better to just use a self-repair on the 85.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our line.
He's charging in, hoping to get the cap off. But it doesn't look like it's going to be in time. 2 VPs. 1. And that's it. Axis take the match. Well, I have to say it was a pretty close match. Up until the ISU 152 went down. After that, Kusanagi just continuously going for medium tanks, kind of throwing them away. Ended up getting the Allies way behind this match. Senor Thanos also struggling to keep his team weapons alive. Especially as the amount of rocket artillery increased. Overall, the dodging of the Werfers were decent, but the Zis did get caught out of position numerous times. The Allies were trying to be really aggressive with their Zis positioning and sometimes got caught short because of that. Also unfortunate Senor Thanos losing his first Katyusha to be just driving it too far forwards. But back on the other side, Axis played a really nice game, especially Turin Turambar, making good use of the Storm Commander, making use of everything in this apart from the Stuka Bombing Strike and the LUFH. It's nice to see. The half-track play was really nice. Well supported, and nice use of Regal anti-tank mines resulted in a lot of vehicle kills. So yeah, it was just really well played by him. Good to see. People are mixing things up on this map. Famous for being Elephant Central. I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.